Hey guys, how you doing? Me back once again with another video, and today we're going to be doing the preview of NECA, the NECA Child's Play 2 Ultimate Chucky figure, which was released, just revealed by NECA. Now, when I first heard about this, first instinct was this was some sort of fake, one of them kind of things where someone had put like, because people do these things now and again where there's a concept and they put together things and it's not an official figure, but it's just a concept of what a figure might look like. But sometimes you get these odd stuff that's fake and they put together stuff and it turns out not to be real. On this occasion, as I said, I thought this was fake, and it turns out that no, it's actually, genuine. It's going to be released. The other thing is, it kind of seems like a bit of a screw job by NECA, meaning that they released Series 2 of some blind boxes, and a lot of the stuff, some of the figures, or at least 4 of the figures that you get in the Series 2 blind boxes, have got a lot of this stuff. It's like 4 different figures based on various different figures and scenes from Child's Play 2. And as I said, when I saw this, I initially thought it was fake because it seemed like, how can that be? How can they do an Ultimate when they've already released Series 2, which includes 4 different figures with all this stuff? And I thought, it didn't make any sense. Because, the only thing that seems to be new that, seems to be the air pump gun, I believe. But the other stuff, there's a couple of bits from the original Ultimate Chucky, and there's a couple of bits from the blind boxes. So yeah, when I saw this, I thought, just doesn't, didn't seem real, but it is. So yeah, it just feels like a screw job because it seems like they've been making people buy the blind boxes Series 2, and now they've released this Ultimate. So basically people have been buying the blind boxes, and now they've released this. So it's like, people have been buying them, and now they're saying to people that this is available for you to buy. So, it just seems like kind of a screw job, because, it doesn't even seem like they're giving anything new apart from, one weapon. All the other stuff you get with other figures. So it kind of doesn't make really any sense. One way of looking at it is really that NECA have done me a favour because I was going to buy a couple of the figures from Series 2 to get some of this stuff that I wanted. And now, I'm not going to buy Series 2 because it doesn't make any sense. Why get those when all the stuff that you want is available in just this one figure? So, now I'm not going to buy any of the blind boxes. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to get this instead. So I'm just going to basically save money by just getting this instead of the blind. So it kind of feels like NECA really not only screw the people that've been buying the blind box 2 series, and then they've released this, and it's like, they could have bought this instead of that, but they've been making people pay that. So it's kind of, and also I feel that NECA have sort of screwed themselves because releasing this, surely that would stop now general sales of the originals, of the blind boxes, if that makes sense. Because if people know they're going to get this, surely people would stop buying the blind box Series 2 and just wait for this. Doesn't really make it just doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, and I don't really feel that. All right, some people are saying about, yeah, it looks good and that, but the stuff is already released to our figures, and it kind of doesn't make any sense to have an Ultimate Chucky 2 figure because a lot of the stuff from Child's Play 2 was involved in the original Ultimate anyway, so I don't really think this was needed. And if they had the blind boxes that included all this stuff, I don't see how this was needed, because all the stuff was included. So it doesn't really make any sense. So they screw people and screw themselves. I don't really get this. Yeah, I'm just still just a bit. But as I say, yeah. But now I'm going to be getting this and not the blind boxes. So all right, it's done me a favour. But why would NECA want to stop their own sales? It just doesn't really make any sense. Maybe it just wasn't thought out. I don't know. But it seems dumb. Anyway, let's look at the figure. Just what we're doing this anyway. So what you get is the measuring stick that obviously uses to kill one of the victims in the second movie. Then you've got the knife that we already had in the other figure, and obviously the knife hand, where obviously he take when his arm gets uh, pulled off or whatever, he takes the knife off that. He takes the blade off the knife, puts it in, sticks it in his arm, and then ties it with tape. Then you've got the air pump gun. Obviously, he stabs the teacher with it. Then we've got the shovel. Obviously, he uses to bury the good guy that obviously he replaces in during the second movie. And then we've got the scissors and Jack in the Box, which this as an accessory is cool. However, not used in the movie, but in the poster. So don't really get the meaning of having that because it's not used in the movie. But they're doing it with this figure and the blind boxes. So having it twice again doesn't make any sense. But again, yeah. Oh, I just don't know what NECA put just playing at, to be honest. I think there's a couple of things that are missing from the movie that are used to kill people that's not here. So it's sort of a really, I don't know if it's just a rush job by Nicole, just not thought out. But yeah, it doesn't really make any sense, to be honest. It's just doesn't. It seems like it was a bad idea. Anyway, here's what the actual Chucky Trials to Play 2 looks like. It's quite a good expression on that, but again, I think that was with one of the blind boxes. Suit looks okay. And I mean, the figure looks okay, but I'm not sure if it's one of the figures in the blind boxes. You get 4 head sculpts. I think a couple of those were in the blind boxes, if not all of them. But one, you get the original good guy, but I mean, we've had that with the original Ultimate. You get one facial expression that's kind of like that. Again, it's just a different sort of thing where it's just like, I don't know, wounds, bloody nose on that. You get the damaged head sculpt where I believe he attacks the original good guy that he replaces in the second one and then smashes him over the head and then he gets damaged face. But I think that's with one of the figures in Series 2. Then you get, funnily enough, which is strange, another good guy head sculpt, which is, I think this is the bit where you get the original one and he sort of, do you remember that bit where Andy says, he talks to him and when he's been Chucky has replaced the other good guy, he kind of looks away, and he forgets his name, and he sort of looks. So I think that's supposed to be that expression there, where he sort of he says his name, but he forgets it, looks away, and then sort of looks. So I think that's supposed to be that. But again, it's pretty much is the same as the other head sculpt. So don't really know they need two. Could have just really done like 2 or 3 head sculpts would have been enough, but yeah, I just don't think this was really a good idea. Get 6 hands, which is a fair amount, but not really one bothered about hands, to be honest. Here's the hang on a minute. Has it gone down? I want to get the because there's a bit of the post. I will just look at the. Hold on, it's gone up. It's one of these websites where you try to go up and then it's all like. Here's what the back of the box looks like. I think it's the back of the box. Or is it the front? I don't know if this is the back or the front. No, that must be the front. Sorry, Jack. Sorry, Jack. Chuggy's back is the front. Obviously, it's the same as it is on the poster and the DVD, I believe. Again, you know, replicating the front cover, and obviously you get those accessories included. But again, don't really see the point of making a Chucky 2 when they had stuff on the original Ultimate, because I thought the original Ultimate was based on the first 4 movies anyway, so I don't really know why they needed to make Child Play 2, but yeah, very, very bizarre NECA way of choices, I don't know. And for some reason it's not going up. Sorry about this, guys. Come on. Right. For some reason it seems to. Right, there's the poster. Saw the back of the box. That's the front. See the images there. I do like the image on the back of the box. Just don't know why it seems to go up and then it's one of these stupid websites. It's on bloody disgusting website. It's called. We've looked at that, haven't we? I want to show you what's inside the box, because there's a few things that are not shown there that I've noticed that you also get included. This website is absolutely ridiculous. Sorry about this, guys. There's the rest of it anyway, you can see. I want to show you what's so in the box. You see Chucky there, and there's 2 good guy boxes in that. I think you get 2 or maybe 3 or 4 good guy boxes. In the first original one, you get 1, and I think you get 3 or 4 because I think it's supposed to be, you know, when the scene when they're in the factory and you see loads of good guys in their boxes. So I think it's supposed to be a couple, like 3 or 4 attached together, so you can sort of recreate the scene where Chucky and that's in the factory warehouse where you see all the boxes. So that's quite a good accessory, to be fair, because you can see behind him there's a couple of good wire boxes. So I'm guessing that you can sort of see them inside the box. It doesn't show it there, but I've just noticed that. I'm pretty sure it is, because like, you can just see there's a few good guy boxes just behind it. I also noticed that all the stuff in the boxes, that the water pistol is there as well, that he uses at the beginning of the movie, just before he suffocates that guy who works at the good guy factory. So that's included as well. So that is pretty good. I think there's a few things that are other than that missing from the movie. But yeah, I mean, it's good to get the Water Pistol and a couple of good guy boxes. But yeah, what I'm just baffled is just their decision making on this. I think I'm going to wrap this up now. Guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Whether you think it's a stupid idea, whether you think it's actually a good idea, whether you plan on getting it, whether you think it's a screw job by NECA, whether you've got the blind boxes and you're going to get this anyway, whether you just got the blind boxes and not going to get this, whether you're going to get this instead of those. Yeah, just let me know your thoughts and opinions, guys, because this is something that's just come up. It's not like we're a regular release and we're just talking about it and saying, yeah, it's exciting to get. But this is kind of one where it's just a bit baffling and, you know, a bit screwy and just, yeah, one to sort of debate about and discuss. I'm just confused by it, just why it was even released. But anyway, yeah, guys. So let me know your thoughts and opinions. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more vids. And I'll see you guys next year. Take care, bye for now. See you soon. Thanks for watching.